Greetings! Today, I, Sam, the American Eagle, am here to offer you something never before seen. You may proceed.
Gangnam Style.
This is a map showing how people in the US vote. Do you notice a pattern? If so, you've understood the basic concept of political geography. It's exactly what it sounds like, politics and geography.
About 3 million people live in Utah, but only 1% are black, while 86% are white.
It don't matter if you're black or white.
Utah has always been rich on natural resources, with a lot of gold, silver and gas. Meat production is very common. The climate is very dry and they have a lot of mountains. The people living in Utah has an average income of $29.8 a year. It's the most religiously homogeneous state in the Union. It is the home to the Salt Lake Temple, and approximately 63% of the people in Utah are reported to be members of the Church of the Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, also called Mormons. The religion greatly influences Utah culture and daily life. Utah votes mainly Republican. Mitt Romney, which is representing Republican, is also a Mormon. Maybe that is the reason why the people of Utah votes for him. They probably have the same values.
I do pray every night, yeah.
What do you ask for?
That's between me and God. But mostly wisdom and understanding. I seek to understand things that I don't understand.
Hawaii has been a state since 1959 and is the last state to be added to the United States. Hawaii is most famous for surfing in nature. The islands have a population of more than 1.2 million people, and 60% of them are atheists. 5 to 3% are unemployed, depending on islands. Hawaii have a big ethnic multitude: Japanese, Caucasians, partly Hawaiians, Philippines, Chinese, blacks, and Asian minorities. 90% graduate high school, that's 5% more than average in the States. 72% are voting for Obama in the election, and that makes Hawaii the most blue state. Maybe because President Obama is from Hawaii.
Minnesota is probably most widely known for its beautiful wildlife. Some people call Minnesota the state of 10,000 lakes, mostly because of all the lakes reflecting the snowy mountains' tops. Outdoors activities such as canoe paddling, orientation, mountain climbing, and so on are exercised by a lot of people. As a result of this, Minnesota has a relatively healthy population, with comparatively small problems with obesity. A large majority of the residents are of Scandinavian and German descent. Minnesota is known as a center of Scandinavian American culture. Much like Scandinavia, the taxes are pretty high. In fact, only 11 states have higher.
Taxes! Taxes! Beautiful, lovely taxes!
Minnesota also has a highly educated population. About 91% graduates from high school, and it's the state with most high school diplomas per capita. The unemployment rate is low, and the income per capita is ranked number 10 in the whole country. Minnesota has voted for the Democrats in every presidential election since 1960. All in all, the population in Minnesota probably vote because they are well educated and therefore aware of the US politics and the importance of voting.
1.8 million people live in West Virginia. 94% of them are white. The rest 6% is mostly Native Americans or blacks.
It don't matter if you're black or white.
Virginia is the only state that has gained its self-rule as a state from the president. Virginia also has the third oldest middle age and the fifth biggest share of gun owners. The people living there is the least educated. Maybe that's why they don't vote. The US is actually a country with pretty low voting rate, which means not many people vote. Out of the 50 states, West Virginia has the lowest voting rate of them all. Those who has voted Republican the last 3 elections. In history though, Virginia has voted Democratic more times than Republican. This year the turnout is not given, although if the Republicans have a bit more support, it's possible that West Virginia will be a so-called swing state, meaning it can go any way.
Gangnam Style.